This is a homage beat.
What is up, guys? NYK31 here, Madden 21, um, online CFM with your Texans year 2, and a little bit of a roster overview, season preview. Your defending AFC champion, Houston Texans, who fell just short of Super Bowl, would have given me my second Super Bowl of this cycle. Lost on a laundry list of pass interference penalties for the most part. But hey, what can you do? So, you know, just gotta try to regroup and make another run at it. But anyway, here's how the roster looks. This team was in such dire straits as far as cap situation and lack of draft capital that I had to finagle my way into making some tweaks and just making the long-term outlook of the team a little bit more viable, even if it meant a short-term, hit for this season. But anyway, Deshaun Watson, he's going nowhere. Obviously, he's just a beast. I mean, 90 overall, one of the best quarterbacks in the game, and he's basically a plus-sized version of Kyler Murray, who I do good things with the Cardinals. I mean, 90 deep accuracy, 88 medium, 88 short, 92 throw power. He's just, perfect 90 overall, 84 speed, 88 acceleration. He's the perfect NYK 31 spread quarterback. Simple as that. Great traits, great stats, just everything. And looking at his traits and all that good stuff and abilities, he's got escape artist and agile extender. Don't really have much money spent on the backup quarterback. If he goes down, we're screwed. Duke Johnson, he's a superstar guy now. I just flat out cut David Johnson. No trade market for him. And again, just dead cap. He had no value for my team whatsoever. With Duke Johnson here being a superstar ability back now, with balance being when he's close to getting a second ability as well. He's got 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 change of direction, 91 juke, 87 spin. Decent enough catcher. And we drafted Master Teague out of Ohio State, and we have Buddy Howell here, But Duke is the guy, obviously. And we're going to be going run and shoot in Season 2. And people are just going to have to deal with it. I have a great receiver core. What I ended up doing, I traded J.J. Watt for a first-round pick and Sheldon Richardson. Then I traded up from the 19th pick to the 14th pick and got Rashad Bateman, who checks in at 80 overall. These are custom draft classes out of Minnesota, and he checks in at superstar dev and 6'2" with 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 84 catch, 82 catching traffic. The deep and medium route running needs some work. That's fine, 94 spec catch, 80 release, and he has aggressive catch, possession catch, run after catch attributes, fight for yards, all of that good stuff. Good after the catch with 86 juke, 96 jumping. My receiving core is just very, very deep. I'm going to have Cooks and Fuller, Bateman in the slot, although that jumping at 6'2", maybe he goes outside and Fuller goes in the slot, or Brandon Cooks. And receiver number 4 is going to be Isaiah Coulter out of Rhode Island. He didn't really do much of anything last season, but I figure he's only 22 years old still, and he's got 92 speed, he's 6'2", 79 catching traffic, which will go up, and the route running ratings will go up with spamming development and all that good stuff. So I figure my 4th receiver is better than my number 1 tight end for a receiving option, and number 2 tight end for that matter. So let's let Deshaun Watson cook. I've only run the run and shoot and online CFM for one season. My first season with the Redskins in the Lombardi League, and went 8-8 with basically one wide receiver, and the crap that they had to work with Cooks, Fuller, Bateman, and Isaiah Coulter. Let's try it out. Let's really commit to it, and let's wing it. Let's see what we can do. See what numbers we can put up. Making a commitment to throw the ball 30 plus times a game, or die trying. You know how I feel about the offensive line. I'd trade Tunsil, but the cap penalty is outrageous. Again, as long as you have 70 and above along the offensive line, you're perfectly fine in Madden 21. I also traded for J.C. Treader as part of the Watt deal. Zach Fulton and Titus Howard. Ross Blakelock. Going to be playing 3-4 once again. He's that tweener type of defensive end, 4-3-4, 4-3. Ideally, he could play, 3 technique. He could play a 4 or 5 as well. Charles Ominu, same way. There's Sheldon Richardson. He's going to be playing nose tackle. I mean, they're not all great fits, but I didn't really feel like I couldn't really make wholesale roster changes to turn the roster over to a 4-3 or odd or even front team that made me happy. So it is what it is. Got Jeremiah Tauchu, Duke Ojefor, and Baron Browning out of Ohio State, a rookie, and I decided to go with him at one of the edge rush backer spots. 86 speed, 87 acceleration. And checks in with 78 power move, which is, gonna surpass Duke, and he already surpasses Atauchu at this point. So why not? So I'm going to throw him out there, let him develop, see what he does. You got McKinney and Zach Cunningham still there as well. And again, look at that contract or that cap penalty for a 79 overall linebacker. I tried to put McKinney on the trade block as well, but there was no, takers for that. And we signed Melvin Ingram for the other edge rush spot. That's not Von Miller. That's another rookie, Ventrell Miller. I just tried to collect speed rushers in the draft for the most part. He's a little bit long in the tooth, 79 speed, 85 acceleration. He has 90 finesse move, but he's not a superstar ability player. So God knows if he'll do anything, or if I'll have to use him in spots. He has all the traits that you would want. He has high motor, he has bull rush, spin move, swim move, strip ball, 90 finesse move, but without a edge rush ability. We'll have to see how he does. I'm not expecting the world out of him. And Bradley Roby, the GOAT of the Super Bowl. I actually tried to package Roby, Cooks, and when I got the first round pick in the Watt trade, I tried to move all the way up into the top 5, but could not get that done. So we have Roby, who developed and upgraded to superstar. He has 91 speed, 84 man, 83 zone, 83 press, and he has mid-zone KO. But he has that pesky undisciplined penalty trait, which cost me a Super Bowl. That was painful. That was painful. Gary and Conley, solid number 2 corner. I prefer him in the slot in a perfect world, but good enough. 80 man, 78 zone, 91 speed, 91 change of direction, 91 acceleration, 90 agility, 88 jump. Good enough to hold up as a number 2 corner. As far as a slot, I'll just go with Keon Croson here. He's a burner. There's not much difference between everybody else, so just play the guy who's fast. My defense, I don't really feel very confident about this season. I always manage to piece something together to make it respectable, but this is going to be hard. Clinton Diggs is back. Solid savvy vet. And Justin Reed is now to a 90 overall and one of the best strong safeties in the league. Number 5 rated strong safety in the league. If I can get him to a superstar dev, that would be amazing. That would really help out. You know, he's got 88 zone, 80 man, 77 tackle, 76 hit power, just a pure, solid coverage safety, nice and athletic. So that is the squad for your run and shoot season 2 Houston Texans. And we open up the season against the Miami Dolphins. So we'll see how we do. See if I can get back to the Super Bowl. Have a challenging schedule out of the gate. We have a rematch of the AFC Championship in Week 2, and we have the Seahawks, and then we have the Colts, who finished second in the division, and then the Niners. So that's a tough schedule. The first 5 weeks of the season, really tough. So we'll see how we do. Stay tuned, and yeah, follow along. Talk to you all later. Peace.